had to use 2.5-foot hammer. I just had it like this, snowed outside, and just boom. So I broke it loose, so now it's loose. Alright, so basically you want to take it where it's almost off. I'll show you. Okay, so it's almost off, but it's just right at the end. So when you pull it up, you just don't smack yourself in the face with the steering wheels, because that could be bad. Alright guys, let me go get the keys so I can straighten up. Oh yeah, and you're going to want to straighten up the steering wheel first too, so that you don't have a crooked steering wheel. Alright guys, hold on. So I took it and unlocked it with keys, so sorry. So you keep that nut on there so you don't just take the steering wheel and boom, hit yourself. Make sure your steering wheel is straight. My steering wheel has always been like a little crooked, so the best way to tell is the clock spring. Once you take out the steering wheel, will be having an arrow or a notch. Make sure that's pointing up, and make sure your front wheels are straight. So now you just kind of bang it. That's the Jimmy Oaks way, just and until it's loose, then you just take this baby off, and that's what it looks like. 21 millimeter. Then you just take it off, guys, and this blue connector will stay with it, and the orange one will come with the steering wheel, and this weighs about 10-15 pounds too, so that's the steering wheel altogether weighs about 20-30 pounds, so it's weight reduction too. Race car, just kidding. Yeah, get that weak stuff out of here. Alright, so make sure that's perfectly straight. There's an arrow. Alright, get the little spider webs out if you have some of those, and you're left with this. So now, you're gonna have to cut like this electrical tape, which I will do right now. Just take a knife and cut like long ways to get into it. Then you're gonna see a red wire, a gray wire, and a green wire with a red stripe in the middle. I believe the red and the gray are the airbags, which you gotta connect together to short out, or connect with in the middle of it with a resistor, which I have some resistors inside. I don't know if it would equal up to 3 ohms though, so I have some ordered, so I'm just gonna short it out for now, and then if there's an airbag light on when it comes in the mail, I will be putting a 3 ohm resistor in between it, and that would definitely shut off the airbag light. So if you're having an airbag light and you're having a problem with that, just stick a 3 ohm resistor in between it, trust me. And then the green wire with the red stripe is your horn. So basically, I'm just going to cut this around, take this little rubber boot. Always cut away from you guys. I cut myself so many times, like cutting like this, and then it like gets into your leg. It sucks. So yeah. So basically, yeah. Just do some cutting, guys. Don't be afraid. Okay. This is my hub. I got this from eBay, and I got another hub from eBay coming just in case. This one and the steering wheel came together, so I knew they would fit. It's a RDT motoring. Has those 2 negatives in the back. It also came with the hub with this little backing plate, and you connect the horn, which I took off, and because there's no space for like a little connector, so I took it off, and yeah, so I took that off, fed the horn thing up through, and took off the little female end that fits on the back of the steering wheel off that wire. I'm going to put it on here, connect it, test out the horn, and test out everything, and hopefully it works. So basically, you just put the hub in. There's two little notches, and you just got to put this bolt back on to tighten it up. That's the hub. Put this on there and connect it to the steering wheel for the horn. You might have to do it -2, which I'm about to find out. And then you just take your steering wheel, and there's bolts all the way around, and you just tighten them up to the bolts with Allen key, and then you test everything out and see if it works, and see if all this was a waste of time. So let's see what's going on. Just put this connector on to the horn, and I shorted the red and the gray, which is the airbag. Just twisted them together to short them out. And I put some of that shrink wrap on it, or whatever it's called. Put the 21mm nut back in, and I got the hub on basically. The clock spring is a little off, and this is a little off. This is the top. I'm going to see what it is. I'm basically going to go test a horn and then plug it back in, test a horn, see if there's an airbag light on and stuff, and then put everything on, and I'll show you guys the end product, and hopefully everything goes well. Here it is. It's pretty nice. I like it. You could see all of the cluster and everything. I think it's a 350mm. And the side view, it's pretty cool. It covers all that junk. You could still reach your, your things really thin. It feels a lot. It's not wiggly or anything. The horn works, which I had trouble with that. At first, when I plugged in the battery, it was just going off constantly. And then I guess I had the horn positive on the wrong one, so I put it on the other one, and then it wouldn't beep at all unless you jiggled it. So I had to add a negative, because there's two prongs behind here but only one thing, so I had a negative wire from something else, another project, so I just connected that, and the whole hub is like metal or aluminum or whatever, so it's just always touching it, so it's grounding itself out. And then I just pop these on, and yeah, so I'm gonna go take it for a test spin and see how it is. I know the only thing that's bad with the install is the wheel is a little off from center, so I might have to eventually take off the hub and drill some new holes, because you usually have to do that with the eBay hubs so that it's perfectly straight. So I'm gonna check that out, and I haven't tested it to see if the airbag light will come on, so we're gonna take it for a little test spin and find out together, guys. Hopefully not. Let's go for the test drive. This RDT motoring, it's actually sturdy, man. It's not flexing or anything. I actually got their intercooler too, so it's a pretty good company, so it was 65 bucks for the hub and the steering wheel, and I have another hub coming with a different horn button. It's the old school Mazda logo, so that's gonna be cool. I'm gonna switch that out. So all right, the test. Go away, airbag light, please. It went away. Sweet. No airbag light, guys. Let's test out how straight the steering wheel is. If it is straight, then it passes the test. Everything's good. It's sturdy. It's lightweight. No airbag light. Feels really nice, guys. It's really small. Alright, guys. I don't know if you can see that, but the steering wheel is definitely off. That's the only complaint I have. So check it out. this is straight for it, and this is supposed to be straight, but then it like rears to the right. So yeah, gotta fix that, guys, because that's definitely not straight. But still, let's go for that test drive and check it out, guys, because it's a really nice feeling wheel and everything. Besides that, it not being straight, it's pretty nice. Whoops. Alright guys, so no airbag light, perfect. They're perfect. The horn works awesome. Everything's really sturdy, that's great, but I just misaligned the hub. This is my first time ever doing it, but everything else is good. I'm just gonna end up pulling these nuts off, taking this off, and taking off that 21mm nut again, and just lining up the hub correctly. And yeah, this is how bad it's off. This RDT is supposed to be facing correctly, but everything else is good. So I'm gonna fix that. But this video is already pretty long, so you guys get the idea. And thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you like what you see. There's gonna be more. I got a ton of packages today. Got my aluminum radiator, my fans. I got a front lip. I got a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to be doing videos on those too. And I am doing some stuff on the engine bay. I relocated some grounds. I tackled some rust in that little corner by the brake booster. I'm going to paint it and all that stuff. So stay tuned, guys, for more content. And thank you for watching. Peace.